All right, welcome to Fairway Media's coverage of the Farragut Open, Round 2 FPO coverage. Brought to you by our sponsors. Thank you so much for sponsoring. If you would like to sponsor the next video, please hit the email below. As you can see, some of the sponsors here, and once again, the Farragut Open, held at Farragut State Park in Idaho. Beautiful courses. Should be a good time. Here on the mic with me is Hannah. My name is Corey. We want to thank Jason and Danny for running the event. All right, here we are on the A-Wall course. Once again, round 2 FPO coverage. Hannah, why don't you introduce the card?
Hi, I'm Hannah, and with me on the left we have Sai Ananda, Melodie Bailey, and Sara Fletcher.
Perfect. Here we are starting the round off. This is a par 61 course. Lots of wooded shots you're going to see out here. This is a beautiful property out in Idaho that I believe, including the pitch and putt, has 5 courses to play. Definitely check it out if you're in the area. We're going to be starting on hole 1. This is a par 4, 462 feet. There's a little mound you have to get over, and then you're pretty much just going to be seeing a lot of these tree tunnels that you're going to have to contest throughout most of the round on most of these courses. So expect a lot of weaving through the woods from these ladies.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sai.
That was way above my pay grade. Starting off, looks like going to be lining up a backhand. I imagine that's probably the most thrown route by most right-hand players.
Oh yeah.
Makes it up over the mound. That's definitely going to be playable. That's really, I think, goal 1 for most everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you throwing here?
I think this is a Leopard 3.
Okay.
I as well just wanted to get it up there in the open. Unfortunately, I hit that tree to the right, but that's okay.
Yep, forward progress and up and over that first mound.
Melodie, she throws a pretty good shot here. She just stays through the middle, and she has a good look at the pin from there.
Yeah, that's great placement. That's great placement. And Sara was actually not playing in the division, but was solo and was on the card, just for a note.
Mm-hmm. It was
Looks like she made a little bit of a mistake, but tossing up on the second shot there.
That's
This looks to be tracking nicely.
beautiful. She had a great
Yeah, what a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it was a little bit rainy, but in the Northwest, that's kind of an average thing this time of year.
Oh yeah. And for this shot, I am also throwing the Leopard 3 again.
Same mold. It looks like a different disc, though, yeah?
Yes.
So you would carry multiple of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that made it through most of the fairway there, and you could see Melodie was pretty much in prime position. She had the most real estate to work and snuck it right up in there. You'll see, like we said earlier, once you make it up through that first... Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Well, yeah, that's... As you can see, once you get up in over that hill, there is quite a bit of fairway to work with, but a reoccurring theme you're going to see on a lot of these courses are trees, and many things can happen. There's no way to predict a tree kick other than knowing that it's going somewhere other than where you planned. So looks like you have a decent route here.
Yeah, this shot, I was in my head, oh, this is me all day. I'm cashing it in. It was such a good, like, open shot kind of tunnel, and dinked it. Ugh.
What a bid, though. Yeah, that's framed up so nicely. That was a great effort, though. It had a chance the entire way.
Yep.
Is that your traditional putter, or was that something you throw?
My traditional, it's a P2.
P2, okay.
And Sai is a great putter.
Absolutely.
Money.
Yeah. That was on the stripe the whole way. Great putt. That's a confidence booster, getting your round started with a putt like that. You don't have to think about it so much for that much longer once you've made it. Few more trees to get through, and Sarah's gonna knock this first hole out of the way for herself and continue on. Good putt from Melodie. Couple of birdies on the card. There it is. Putts in, and that is done. No more worrying about that hole for Sarah. No harm, no foul. Starting with a par, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Voodoo Ranger. Those of you that can, check it out. Hole 2, par 3, 303 feet. Pretty straightforward. There's a bit of danger at the back of the pin there. You can see it slopes downward, but other than that, it's a pretty straightforward shot. You're going to see a lot of ground play with how many pine needles are on the floor right now, but it's something that I think most players should be able to attack better than the drone did.
I don't know what disc that is, but the drawing is really pretty.
That did have some cool art on it. I would say it looks kind of mid-range-ish.
Yeah.
Based off the rim, but that made it through most of the fairway. That's going to be something fairly easy to play from. Oh, looks like Melodie was trying to kind of play that left to right on the left side of the fairway and just caught that tree.
I don't remember what that was. Essence. It was an Essence.
Okay. That's one that I personally haven't thrown. And Sarah goes a little wide right once again. I think most likely just a little bit of tournament camera pressure. I think anyone that's been filmed can attest that that is a real thing. Great shot from Melodie there, though. Nice and clean, controlled.
And I think throughout the round she does play it very controlled.
It's something that is it's pretty recommended, I think, on a lot of these greens. As you can see, that's a putt that if you miss, you can miss in a big way, and there's a lot of ground play to be had too. So having good angle control and speed control is going to be very crucial on a course like this. And that was perfect landing zone there. Great upshot. It was a good safe bid there for Melodie. A little out of position, but you were able to get through that quite cleanly. That was great.
Yeah, it's scary with that hill.
It absolutely can be, especially with, like I said, the pine needles can cause a lot of ground play. So if there's too much speed when it hits the ground, even if you're 15 short, you can find your way quite a bit down that hill. But you hit that with good confidence. No worry about anything but the chain. That was a great putt. Looks like we'll just have a little bit of cleanup here on hole 2. Why don't you tell us about hole 3, Hannah?
I will when we get there. I don't remember what hole
I'm pretty sure it's the next hole. I'm not positive, but usually you'll go from 2 to 3.
Well, yeah, obviously. I don't remember what hole 3 looked like. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. So this one, you want to kind of be, the play is to be dead center straight to the fairway unless you do have a good kind of anhyzer to get to the right. But I think the play is just stay down the middle. Try and get a par or a birdie from there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not too much distance, and while there is a bit of uphill, it's, you know, once again, you're going to see that recurring theme. There's just a lot of tunnel shots, and so if you're confident in throwing something straight, it's going to do wonders for you. And that just seemed to be leaked up and over a little bit.
Right.
Turned over hard right, but didn't seem to penetrate the tree line too far.
I kept throwing high, too. And I'm right where Sai is as well.
Yeah, that looked to be a very similar flight. Was that your Leopard 3 again?
No, That was a Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, okay. Melodie's going from the left to right again. You can see that seems to be how she likes to play the straighter shot. She wants to turn something over a little bit from left to right. She's done that a few times now. And a little late release again from Sara. Hopefully she'll get that worked out, because you'll see over and over again on pretty much every hole that there's a pretty clean fairway to hit, but if you're off of it, you are lumberjacking. Nice clean up shot, though. That'll leave a putt. Oh, that had a great angle on it. Had a really good chance to make it there. Kind of similar angle, like you said. You landed in nearly the same spot.
Yeah.
Looked like you were just a bit closer. Made the corner nicely.
Ooh.
Great approach shot.
Absolutely.
On the line. Sizable putt, but very makeable here. Seems pretty wide open.
Sizable.
I'm not even smart enough to make that up.
I was feeling the nerves on this one. I don't know, just like 15-footers are still so scary.
It's in though, and you know, I can agree that 15-footers are still scary, and when you have the camera crew staring you down, every second you look at it, it's that movie tunnel vision. It just gets further and further back the more you think about it. It's like, I swear I stepped up to a 15-foot putt. I'm now in circle 4. Good cleanup from Sara.
Yep.
It's good to see any level of player really take their time and go into the routine before they putt. So good to see Sai do that and get that bogey in, knock that off, and move to the next hole.
Shake it off.
Couple pars, couple bogeys. Things are pretty close between the three of you here.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that for the rest of the round, which is pretty fun. It was exciting playing with them.
Are you not living as rangerously as you used to? Ask your bartender if Voodoo Ranger IPA is right for you. It's been clinically proven to increase rangerousness, so you can get back to living rangerously again. Side effects may include cold hand, spontaneous cold tooth, and craving more Voodoo Ranger.
Back to the action. Here we are, hole 4, another par 4, 384 feet. You can see this one is not exactly straightforward. Hopefully the drone survives the flight, because there is a lot to get around on this one. The distance isn't so much the challenge, as you can see.
It's technical, lots of trees. You've got to weave through those trees.
Yeah, not only is it a very tight route the entire way, as you can see, very low ceiling. If you're trying to do anything heroic and get over the top of all these trees that are not small, it's very much poke and pray. And it's very much a 2-shot par 4. So let's see how y'all attack this here. What are you lining up with right now?
I was going for a big hyzer. I don't remember what disc that was though, but if you go too far, you do go into those trees, and it's kind of like jail, and you really gotta make your way out.
Yeah, it's I have personally played these courses myself and have been both on the fairway and quite wide right, and it is not fun. I think that's probably the smartest play though, is to try to throw the hyzer that y'all are trying to attack there, because if you get the right speed and the right skip, you're gonna have a fairly attackable shot to get up there for birdie, and if not, you should be able to just chip your way up for that easy par 4. Unfortunately, Sara seems to continue that late release trend. Really hoping to see her get off of that. But that being said, what a comeback shot there. That was right over the hill and into position.
Oh yeah. Ooh, a roller. That's tricky for this hole, because you don't know where you'll end up.
And that seemed to go a country mile into the woods.
Yeah, Melodie and Sai had great drives. They have kind of open looks, which is nice. Melodie had a good upshot.
Yeah, I mean, that's played about as well as you can, and it just illustrates the point of it really being a two-shot par 4, because even a near perfect hyzer drive is going to end up outside of putting range. So really, if you can get into a position to where you'll have a chance to get through it, that's all you're looking for, and spoonful of medicine gets you back into the fairway.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and say that if you're in the woods and have to go forehand roller to forehand roller, you are doing something. And goodness, what a shot, though. That was tracking the pin and just wanted to keep going. That finds its way onto the dance floor. See what Sai can do here.
She had to finagle it, and it looks good.
Yeah, I think that's well within her range when she's feeling her game. Melodie as well. Melodie's known as a good putter, good all-around golfer from our area. Gave that one a good bid.
Yep.
Really taking her time lining up. Puts it in. Perfect putt.
Boom.
Keeping it at +7 for the round. Here you are lining up as well with that P2. Nice putt, good speed.
Thank you.
Yeah, keeping it close. Wow.
Dang, she went all the way
Not
down
only that,
there.
but just about hit the sniper shot through the woods with that little flick. That was great.
Yeah.
You know, it seems to be a rough start to the round, but the fight is not gone, and Sara is definitely putting the pedal to the metal. You love to see it.
Yeah, we got lots more golf here.
Well, and these courses out at Farragut will test any player on their best day. So good to see Sara hanging in.
Oh, yeah.
Gets another unfortunate double bogey, but great putt. Moving on to hole 5. Why don't you tell us about hole 5?
This one was one of my favorites. It's a good turnover shot if you have one. Yeah, you just pipe it down the middle, and to the right, you know, you got jail, and where you want to be is right about here in this fairway. Circle 2, circle 1 is good if you can get it down there, but behind the basket, there's like a little dip, so in there is kind of sketchy with all the bushes, but other than that, it's fun, and I enjoy it. Some guys, I don't know who they are. Hi.
Someone out enjoying the wonderful property at Farragut. Yeah, this is a great hole, and as you said, I mean, you pretty much nailed it. If you have that nice backhand kind of slow turnover shot, it's going to be playable. It's definitely attackable with a forehand as well. With the distance only being 312 and that ground play, you really do just want to hit it a little short and just kind of let it get up there. And that seemed to make it into where you'll definitely have a chance to convert that putt there. So
That's looking unfortunate.
it was definitely looking good though. That was tracking from left to right.
Yeah.
This one looking to get, that challenges the inside line a little bit, but everybody kind of going for that backhand. Other than Sara here, lining up the forehand. This has a nice flex to it if that stables out.
Yeah, she had a great shot. Her forehand is really good. Yeah, just in the fairway. It's where you want to be.
Hopefully that is the shot to turn the round around for Sara. Looks like a Nova shot. Also getting up into the dance floor there. So there's not too much trouble other than that. And I should have waited 3 seconds to say anything. That's my fault from the future. I apologize.
But Sai's good at getting out of situations like this. Oof. And Yeah, that's a putt.
Out and to where you need to be. Yeah,
Oh.
so we got Sara lining up. Would love to see this one go in. Great bid though, and what a great drive. Like that's about as good as you can ask for.
Yeah.
You are lining up again with the P2, yeah?
Yes, I am. It's kind of a long putt. Yeah. Fluffed it a little bit. Not a lot of confidence. Should have laid up, but that's okay.
Well, that's okay because it ends up kind of turning itself into a layup for you. And thankfully, no harm, no foul. You kept it to where you can still putt from, so. Looking to capitalize here. Unfortunate skip off the top rim. That's going to put Sai into a spot that nobody really wants to be in. Let's see if Melodie can convert from here. Online, just a little soft, little low. And here's Sai to clean this one up. Stop the bleeding here on hole 5. Great putt.
There it is.
That's going to change the score up a little bit. There it is. Sticks in there.
The relief, yes.
And that's going to put you currently in the lead of this card here. But not by much. There's still a lot of golf to be played. And knowing these courses and the level of y'all's competition, it will be a tight race. Why don't you tell us about hole 6?
Hole 6. Yeah, this one is kind of a doozy. You have to get right of these trees and you want to get past them. So in that open field is kind of where you want to be. Because then the basket's to the left and then you have like another 400-foot shot, maybe more. And you got to get through the trees, you know, land it in the circle, because back behind the basket there's just shrubbery. So you want to play it safe on this.
If I'm not mistaken, in years prior, at least when I had played, the road and that area to the right of it is also plays as out of bounds. Okay.
Correct.
So yeah, that's going to make it so even if you do have the distance to be able to get all the way out there, that's something some players will have to think about. And that got through just about everything. What a shot.
Thanks.
What did you throw there?
That was a wraith.
Perfect around the corner there.
Yep.
If this holds,
Melodie.
Looks like it's just stabling out a little bit.
Come on, get
through. It was
through.
trying.
See it. Yeah.
Now, if this holds, that looks like it could make the corner pretty clean. It grabbed a little bit. So there's going to be a lot of distance to be covered from where everybody is here. And this is, for most players, still a true 2-shot par 4, even if you make a very clean drive. So I think we're going to see everybody on the card here having to put a little extra pedal to the metal here. That, I think, is OB.
Yep. Unfortunately, we had to call it. And here, yeah, it's tough getting out of there.
Oh, no.
And she's...
Yeah, that is very unfortunate. That leaves a lot left and almost no angle to throw from.
Just pitch it out. That's all you can do.
That seems to be decent. Had a little bit more ground play than I bet she was hoping for, but...
That's looking good.
Yeah, that looked fantastic.
Yep.
Here you are with a bit of a route.
Think I went to take my Undertaker and heist right over.
That's kind of what it looked like from your body English, is that you were opting to kind of go out and around with something stable. And that seems to, you know, it looked like it got caught by the stuff a little bit behind the basket, but seemingly gives you a putt that you should be able to attack.
Yep.
Sarah with another forehand to get it up there. Here you are lining up.
And that tree was in my line of view.
No.
So, yep.
Good line, though. Good effort. Here's Sai lining up to finish out hole 6. Great putt.
Great putt. Yeah.
That will be a bogey, but could have been so much worse with what she had to deal with off the tee pad. So good to see that happen.
Yeah.
Melodie also catching a bogey, moving them both 1 stroke higher. Sarah gets it in with a double. And here you are ready to tap in. Before our quick commercial break. It's in.
Ooh.
With 9% APV, Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA is extreme. So extreme that for his next stunt, he'll be jumping over this. Now that's extreme. Wait, where'd he go?
Paging Voodoo Ranger, please report back to the ramp.
Oh my
Voodoo
goodness.
Ranger bringing you hole 7. All right, par 3, 178 feet. You are teeing from a bit of an elevated tee surface and fighting your way once again through the tree tunnels.
Yeah, this hole is also one of my favorites. It's just a mid-range all the way down straight. And I threw a buzz.
Wow, what a shot.
And I got it up there.
Yeah,
yep.
I mean, that played the elevation perfectly, and once you hit the tunnel, that thing was just getting reeled in by the basket. Incredible shot. Unfortunate. That was tracking really well. I think it was just kind of holding that right side line a little bit too long for Melodie. From this angle, that is beautiful.
Beautiful. Yeah, Sai had a good shot in this hole.
I mean, that barely touched the tree that it did, but without that tree, that would have been nestled under the basket, just waiting for someone to pick it up. Sarah opting for the forehand, getting it down there, but that is going to be a bit off the fairway. Hopefully she'll find a way back in line. If she didn't get too far in, she should be able to, I was going to say, she should be able to pitch back out with another forehand. Seemingly that would be her more comfortable shot at this point. And she played it well. And that's the action of those pine needles I was talking about earlier. You can get so much distance on the ground with very little speed.
Right.
One more chance to get it close here. That should be puttable.
Sai with this big putt.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Way to capitalize on a
It's a good
after
comeback.
a little bit of a rocky couple of holes, and then just being able to capitalize on an amazing drive. Oh no, just a little wide there. Feeling the big putt from Sai.
Yep.
It
was
happen.
the nerves.
Oh. Melodie's still just a little bit low. I mean, pretty much every putt that's missed has been just that little bit low.
Right.
Sarah gets it in. Here you are to clean up. That's the one.
Wanted the birdie, but can't always have them all.
And thankfully, pars are still pretty good in most places. So here we are, hole 8, par 3, 228 feet. The drone is faster than it's ever been. It is seemingly just pretty straightforward. If I remember correctly, it's just kind of a hyzer for most right-hand backhand players.
Yep.
That thing hit turbo Mach 7 on a 200-foot hole. That'll be faster than any of these discs flying in.
Oh.
And that just kind of went a little long, little straight, but that shouldn't be too bad. Once you're up on that kind of upper plateau where the basket is, there is some room to work. Ideally, you want to be a little closer, and that seems to be tracking really well. Oh my goodness. What a shot.
Yep. Camera guy said I was about 2 inches. It's pretty exciting. I didn't know.
Yeah, from that angle, that was just waiting to get home. What'd you throw there? That was a great shot. Undertaker. Okay. And Sara looking to flex that, and that was looking great. It just happened to catch the edge of the tree she's trying to flex around. Puts her a little bit out of position again. Hopefully we can see her get it up under the basket. Melodie opting for that right-hand backhand hyzer. And that looked just about perfect. Just took that pine needle skip. Sara looking to work a little more magic. If that gets up and over, there's a good chance. Oh, no harm, no foul.
Hit that tree.
You can just chip it. Oh, that's running.
Oof. My goodness.
I love it, though. The fight is still real. Going for every shot with everything she has. Love to see it. Really good bid from, seemingly pretty far out of position.
Yeah, she's pushing. Sai with the wide straddle. Almost.
Yeah, that was a pretty awkward straddle stance. I don't think most players opt to stand that wide naturally, and an unfortunate roll off the band. That looks like it could be a longer putt than what she just attempted. Melodie is a competitor, though. She should be able to just shake that off and hopefully put this one in.
Yeah, in recent rounds when I've played with her, she always seems to be calm and collected, which is really nice. It's refreshing.
Absolutely.
Her head is always in the game, and she's very professional. I really enjoy playing with her.
Yeah, she is a great professional and a great golfer all around. Good bid from you there. Looked a little wide right, but probably just a little bit from an awkward stance. Looked like you had to, again, take a putting stance you wouldn't naturally take. Oh, no. Sai going a little wide with that one. Looks like she'll go back to putting that routine into effect. Ooh, yeah, that's...
Ooh, that one almost wanted to go out.
That is the exact look you should give that basket, by the way. That is...
Yeah, like, you better take my disc.
We've all looked at a basket like that in our lifetime. Good putt there to keep par and to keep yourself on top of the card. With one left to go here on part 1 of our round 2 coverage. For you ASMR listeners, there's rain for you. They paid extra just for that. Tell us about hole 9. That we don't have graphics for anymore. It's ready. Why don't you just show us? We get it even better. You can just show us.
Okay, yeah. Par 3, 315 feet. Oh, goodness. I don't really remember where the basket... Oh, yes. So you kind of want to just pipe it down the middle if you can. You want to go right side. Right side's more open, as you see where the basket's at. I fluffed it, and it went to the left, and that's kind of where you need to finagle your way out. But yeah, stay straight down the middle or to the right. It's kind of where you want to be. And Sai parks it on this hole.
Yeah, that was a great shot. And for the most part, once you hit that gap, it's really, like you said, just trusting that your disc's going to have the right speed when it gets down there, because there's not necessarily one route once you've made it through the original opening. So as long as you can get down there and give yourself a chance, like both of those ladies have a great chance now. That's really what you're looking for. So Sara looking to go with the backhand here. Unfortunate that wide right release comes back. Couldn't see it finish, but there you go. She did get mostly out of that tree line. Gonna give herself a chance to get up there now. But like I said earlier, you can see this course has many trees and many ways to find yourself in them. So that looks to have come back. I don't know if that trail plays OB. I think it does.
I don't think so. I think it has to be cement
Okay.
and concrete.
Either way, thankfully nobody's on it, so everybody should have a chance to convert from here. She seems to just be on the other side of it here, and safe. That was a good bit online, just a little low. Taking her time.
Perfect. It's a good
That was
bird
a
from
great
Sai.
2. Never giving up and still converting when she gives herself the chance. It's good to see. Melodie looking to do the same. Cashes that in. And barring any unforeseen circumstances, this is going to keep things as is on the scoreboard going into the back part of round 2. And there it is.
There it is.
Sarah gonna tap in.
All right, we're done with 9 holes.
Thanks again to Voodoo Ranger, Jason and Danny. Hannah for being on commentary with me. It has been a good time. Hopefully y'all come back for the back 9, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.